Hey kids, listen to me right now. What you're gonna learn in flipping right now is gonna be foundational skill sets that you'll be able to use in perpetuity. And while everybody's judging you, from your mom to your grandma to your neighbor, you're learning actual skills of survival in actual life. So tell them to go fuck themselves when they're mad that you got a D in science.
Fuck you, Miss Guthrie.
But you flipped 84 pairs for 400 bucks in profit. See how small I said? It's not about how much, it's the skill set that you're gaining. You got your perspective. I just want to be happy. Don't you want to be happy? Take care of yourself. Stay well, bro.
Be good. Nice meeting you guys. You as well.
Gee, can I get an extra?
Table 2 or 3. You have to go.
Cool.
Just did a show on Complex about sneakers. That was nice. That's my outro, D. I'm in operations mode. I got a fucking company around here. I don't know if you heard. 26 years old? 26. 2001. Are you 26 years old? Because if you are, I just want to remind you that I worked the cash register in a liquor store in New Jersey at your age. Be patient.
One shot,
Hot tip. If you're meeting me for the first time and you work for me, blueberries is always a good strategy. Yeah, because when Gary Vaynerchuk throws a party, VaynerSports and 137 do not get as much of a benefit as we want. Because everyone's like, you going to the Garyvee party tonight? People don't even know who Gary Vaynerchuk is. That's how crazy branding works. They're like, hey. I'm like, I'm Gary Vaynerchuk. They're like, cool. And they're like, somebody's like, Garyvee. I'm like, you're Garyvee. I'm like, you're looking at me. I'm a human. You know what I look like. And because I said Vaynerchuk, you're still confused. That's branding. Of course.
And she took some different turns, so she didn't do the study abroad thing. In fact, that's when we went to Delray Beach when everybody
that was
was there. So a little more family oriented,
Yep.
kind of, looking forward to coming back home.
I get it.
Not looking for an apartment outside.
Yeah.
I get it.
So
I lived at home the first year, I think. First 9 months.
yeah, so it's
I want to live with my parents now.
That's what I said. I was like, I'm not leaving.
Like, I'm with you. I'm all about
the
that.
biggest advantage of the little kitchen and cooking.
Why the hell am I leaving? I live in a shitty apartment. I was like, I'm gonna stay here, take advantage of it.
And they're fucking thrilled to have you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Agreeing to sign a bottle of wine for me. I have a company I produce a couple of products.
Yes.
So these are toilet deodorizing tablets.
Love.
If you're familiar with like the
Yep.
sprays.
Yep.
So this is no leak. That's basically for you and Team
Thank you.
Garyvee.
There we go. Beautiful.
My man.
Thank you.
Such a pleasure.
So, if I can.
Yes.
So I've almost done like 200 episodes in listening to podcasts. You mentioned in Ask Garyvee 299, you're with Bill Yu, elect.
Yep.
You talked about taking 49% of companies and running
Yes.
them through.
Have you been doing investing? Like, you made a lot of money.
Yep.
That's not as fun as it sounds, right?
It's not.
I hate it.
Not
I'm
my
kind of
focus.
over it completely almost. I want to do some sort of like incubator. I don't want to invest anymore. I want to find kids that and old people, like I don't give a fuck. People that have like a $3 to $7 million business, and I want them to give me 49% of it, and then I want to like just plug it in and make it do 100.
Yep.
I think I can do that consistently.
Could I interest you in doing that?
So I mean, the answer is your timing's incredible because we're further along in that
Okay.
internally. You send me an email that says the guy who just stopped by with like all in the title.
Yep.
In that 49%, in the body, you need to give me context a little bit. Like,
Okay.
where's the business at?
Okay.
Top line finance. Like, just give me some context
Okay.
to decide if we should get into a meeting.
Okay.
Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Pleasure.
Awesome. Thank
Talk to
you.
you soon. This is gonna throw a lot of people off.
Yeah.
I'm pumped to send my kids to college.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's required. I need to watch them and reverse engineer them with my advice and let them do their thing. That's where I'm at. That's the framework.
I think we're in a shifting mindset on that now. I think parents who have little kids right now are not going to be as pushy about going to college because they're also going to understand the financial equation. If you're a parent and you have a little kid right now and you recognize that you've got 15 years about digging yourself out of student debt, you're not about to push your kid right off.
Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. A lot of sense.
Like, there's a lot of weird.
Wait, let's talk about pantsing. Who in this room, by show of hands, knows what pantsing is?
I mean, who doesn't?
Well, Saddam was in Turkey. So for anybody at home that doesn't, how old are you?
21.
Oh, I love that. No, he does. Which is why I asked him. Is I'm pumped that pantsing continues because in this environment, I'm not like there were girls in my high school that got pantsed in the middle of the hallway, like on some really politically incorrect shit.
But let's don't do that.
Let me just set the stage as the old dog in the room. When I was in high school, the only thing guys could wear were boxers, like hardcore boxers. Like no other underwear was acceptable. Not tighty whities, not like whatever boxer briefs, thank you. Only thing acceptable was baggy boxers. The amount of my friends, thank God this never happened to me, the amount of my friends that got pantsed in the hallway. And both shorts and boxers went because of the nature, like I feel like modern day pantsing because briefs and like other things was everybody who got pants got naked. Not you see their underwear. Naked. Some real shit. Jessie Janae is one of my favorite entrepreneurs that I've ever met. Hey everybody, thank you so much for scanning the bottle. I'm Gary Vaynerchuk, one of the co-founders of Empathy Wines. Hello. Hello everyone. I am well. How are you? Good. How's it going so far?
Great.
Well,
A lot of stuff.
There's a lot of stuff. Okay, great. I'd love to go around, introduce yourself, where you're from and what you do, and then we'll go back around and do Q&A. And I would make that very selfish, because that's, you've consumed plenty of macro free advice from me, but like, I'd love to make sure I deliver on what your singular question is here, so let's go.
Absolutely. If you were ever in between 10 and 20 full-timers and
We
like
were.
a boutique.
Yeah, we were.
And
I started my company in a conference room of another company. Like we were, like people like kind of continue to forget that when
you started from ground zero.
Ground zero.
You were like 30 friends or
Got
10
it. No,
friends.
respect. We were small.
Cool.
For a long time, because the first 2 years I was pretty passive. I mean, I think when I took over 2.5 years in, I think we were less than 30.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we got crazy when I started running it full time. I just love hiring people. That's not a joke. So go ahead.
Yeah, so if you can think back to then, give me,
A couple core things.
Yeah,
Disproportionate over communication with every single person that's in it.
Excellent.
Like the game-changing reason why VaynerMedia is still foundationally strong is how close I was to the first 100 employees. It still permeates. It'll rear its head later of like old Vayner, new, like there's many things that will come from it later, but it is honestly, it's raising a child. Overlove the fuck out of your kid in the first 4 years and see ridiculous dividends later. Like, later you can worry about entitlement. But at 4, they can't be entitled, just love the fuck out of them. Later, you can like not let them win. You're the guy? Mm-hmm. You have to build a real relationship with all of them. Thanks for the post you posted yesterday. It's very sweet. You have to build a real relationship. And you have to manage all of them differently. You have to manage them based on them, not based on you. Right, yeah. At 12 and 20, like you're gonna have that awesome culture. Like, people are gonna stay later, you're close as fuck. Cut out the cancer quick. Okay. If you by accident fucked up and hired somebody, you gotta get, give her or him the only time I'm pretty radical candor is when they're a singular cancer in a small group where I'm like, hey, like nobody likes you. Well, I'm the best employee. I'm like, cool, I'm still gonna fire you. That the best employee isn't the one who makes the most money or the client likes the best. It's the holistic best. And all 11 people in this office don't love the way you're rolling. So that's important. Early cancer is important because it keeps like positive vibes. It's a very I think the first 4 years of a company are disproportionately nurturing. Tyler,
Yeah.
biggest misconception of what's going on here?
In life,
Nope, in our world. Hey, Reed. I love putting
that
people
we're
on
not
the spot.
focused.
That we're focused by our lack of focus? Or our chaos
That's
is our
exactly
focus?
right. That's exactly right.
Good one.
Action creates a misconception around a lack of focus and strategic chaos.
I love it.
How's it going, Austin? How we doing, Tyler?
Hey, Austin. Gary.
Nice to meet you.
About to do the show.
Yes, sir. Thank you, brother.
Real pleasure. How are you? Good. And this is a good time for me to give you guys this. I'll give you, I got you guys. My great. Yes, we are.
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah, it was super quick.
Great time.
Here's my thing.
Opening budget.
Here's my thing
I
on
like the
this.
inside of this box.
Thank you. My big thing is I hope you guys flip it. Yeah, that would not hurt my. As a matter of fact, because I grew up on baseball cards flipping at the US 1 flea market, which we just referenced.
Matt Welty does not know.
This is my core of my interest. And so for me, I don't want to be a hypocrite. I lived my life going and buying Shaq figures at the dollar store and flipping them at baseball card shows. Right. So even if my friends, if they flip it, that like makes me weirdly happy because that's what they decided.
Sweet. Do you want the case this closer?
Thank you, brother. Thank you very much.
There.
So yeah, I wouldn't have any feelings towards that. When I give without expectation. So if I'm giving you a pair of sneakers, I'm giving it early because you're my friends and I want you to have it. And if you decide the right move for you is to flip it, then that makes me happy. I'm being dead serious about that.
Okay.
How are you? You're in the calendar now. This is, by the way, this is, get ready. People's complete misunderstanding of how busy I actually am.